brother's 4 years older than me, so he joined the Scouts at Homewood Gardens some 4 years before me. It was the 10th Wallington Homewood, being Homewood Hall, Wolf Cups as were. So 10th Wallington Homewood Wolf Cup pack I joined in 1958, and I went on to be a cub and then a scout and then a venture scout, and progressively I became a leader, an assistant scout leader and then a scout leader from when I was 1971. And whilst the group amalgamated with the 8th Wallington Church of Christchurch building back in 1968, I continued with that group through to the 1990s, and then I left that group and went to First Belmont at Sefcar Shorten. But the things I particularly remember about scouting as a leader, we took the boys camping trips, youth hosting trips, not just locally, but camping. We had farmers' fields where we went to in Somerset, in Cornwall, East Anglia, Yorkshire, North Wales, and the farmers we used to rotate round on a sort of 4-year basis. So a boy may come in as a new scout of 11 and come and enjoy camping. When he's 15, he'll come again and see it in a slightly different light. It's very basic camping, sleeping in tents, cooking over wood fires, portable toilets, but good fun. And also for many years I took boys youth hosteling, again not just locally, but we took them to Wales, we took them to Scotland. There was an occasion I took about 15 boys with another leader by train to Scotland using family rail cars, where initially we could take the children for £1 return and then £2 return, all the way up to Inverness and right through to Kyle of Lochalsh and actually onto the Isle of Skye, where we hired bicycles. So a lot of the boys who were in the Scouts with me over some 36 years as a leader will have seen many parts of Britain, and hopefully their enjoyment of the countryside, youth hosting, camping will stay with them as adults, and maybe their own children will continue being Scouts as well. Really, there are so many memories of Scouting, but let me just one or two. I was with some venture Scouts, which ranged between about 18 to 23, 24, and we were staying in Southern Ireland, and the leader was aged about 50, 55, but we also had our group scout leader with us, who was probably about 65, and was talking to this old Irish man in a little bar of a pub, and he said to this 65-year-old sort of thing, and there was about 10 or 50, he said, "Are they all your sons?" including someone who was about 65, 55, so things like that. But just really the enjoyment of camping over the fire, chatting with the youngsters around a fire late at night, happy memories which will be with me for all my life, and hopefully will be with them for a lot of their time. I mean, other things like we hired some bikes in Scotland, and some of them were quite elderly bikes, and I actually lost one of the boys for about 2 or 3 hours, but we always found him in the end.
That's great.